Good evening and welcome to this post-game press conference of probably one of the most exciting fixtures that we've witnessed today, the quarterfinals between Petro de Luanda and AS Douanes, and obviously Petro winning that game 66-65. We have with us here the coach of Petro de Luanda, Coach Sergio Moreno, and of course we have the emblematic captain of Petro, Carlos Moraes. Do we have any questions? Start with Leonard.
Leonard Sons, ESPN Africa. Carlos, congrats. I know how much this win means to you. Do you plan, whether it be this year, any other year, to do you plan to keep playing in this tournament until you get that championship, no matter how long it takes? Or does that not really factor into your considerations about your long-term future?
Thanks for your question. Of course, I came here to help my teammates get this win. I think at this point everybody knows what it means to me to win this tournament. It's what's missing in my career. Tonight was a crazy game, a very good game for the fans, and I'm happy that we showed the heart that we have. I think for the guys who know us, this is a Petro identity. We play defense, we play hard until the game is over. And that's what he did tonight. We kept believing. And we showed the type of team we're going to have until the end.
Amin?
Amin Amri, Moroccan newspaper Le Matin. Enhorabuena, mister. Taiki. I would like you to weigh on the level of this Basketball Africa League. Obviously, with those games are nerves, but also very good advertising for the level of playing in Africa. What do you think of it? Thank you.
El nivel de la competición es bueno, estamos viendo que además es atractivo. Al final esto es un producto y se está viendo que todos los partidos son muy igualados.
Overall, I think the level is very good, it's competitive, and it's attractive. And what we saw in these quarterfinals.
Use this right there.
Okay. Yes. What we saw in these quarterfinals have very good games, entertaining, and hopefully we can keep going.
Y luego por otro lado se está viendo que aun con diferencia de puntos en el marcador, partidos que parece que están ya totalmente cerrados, pues no es así, ¿no? No somos nosotros hoy los únicos, sino que bueno, el otro día nos pasó al contrario, no con tanta diferencia, pero también ha habido partidos que ha ocurrido esto.
So the games have been close. We had this today, and we were in the wrong side 2 days ago. So overall, the overall assessment is competitive.
Any other questions?
Congratulations on the win. We're so proud. I was rooting for you guys to win, but also, no, seriously, it almost looked like you weren't going to win, like in the fourth. Can you not hear me? Excitement, sorry. Congratulations on the win. In the middle of the fourth quarter, it actually looked like you were not going to win, and then you had a timeout, and then like the momentum was back, the speed was back. So what brought that on? And how do you plan to employ your elite basketball skills to hopefully win this tournament this year?
To me?
Yes.
Like I said before, this is our identity. The game is over when it's over. We had a moment in the game where we was down, I think, 16 points, and we kept believing that it was still possible for us to win. So we kept fighting. I remember one of the timeouts that was called. I tried to encourage my teammates to keep believing, keep fighting, keep playing defense, keep attacking the basket, and they did just that, and that's how we got the win. Yeah, we showed that we have heart, and I think for us to win this competition, we have to play with our head. We gotta think the game, but also we have to play with our heart. What was the second question?
How you intend to use your elite basketballs? How you intend to use your elite basketball skills at the next level to ensure that you're able to win the competition?
Me personally, or you're talking about my team? I mean, we're gonna keep working hard. Tomorrow we have practice. We're gonna prepare the next game. We expect another tough game. I think every player and me, we're gonna be ready. When our number is called, we're gonna be ready to give our all and try to get another win for our club.
Question? Yes.
François Martini pour Canal+. Pregunta por el mister. Cuando había 20 puntos de retraso a 7 minutos del final del partido, ¿qué pensabas? ¿Cuál era la estrategia?
Bueno, en principio creo que ha habido dos partes totalmente diferentes. Los dos primeros cuartos, donde creo que hemos tenido un control del ritmo del partido gracias a la defensa que hemos hecho y además neutralizando un poco a sus jugadores importantes. Y luego con el final del segundo cuarto, cuando el problema de la defensa en zona, hemos tenido problemas y ahí se han ido en el marcador y no hemos colapsado totalmente. Evidentemente no es mi mejor mentalidad para ganar el partido cuando no en el último cuarto, porque en el último cuarto ya hemos jugado algo más fluido, hemos subido líneas y hemos estado mucho mejor, hemos podido correr, hemos jugado con mayor continuidad, sino en el tercer cuarto que hemos desaparecido del campo.
Basically, we had two different parts of the game. In the first half, we were able to control the game, especially with our defense. And then we, at the end of the quarter, when they play zone, so we kind of struggle. In the third quarter, we basically collapse. And for the fourth quarter, we were able to play defense full court, and we were able to run a little bit, and there was a little bit more fluidity on our offense. And he says he doesn't like to win that way, but it is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. Coach, congratulations. Carlos, congratulations. Thank you very much. Welcome back for the second phase of this post-game press conference. We have with us the coach of AS Douanes, Coach Pabigay, and of course we have Jean-Jacques Boissy with us. Do we have any questions? Start with Queen, yes.
Hi, Boise. Queen from Nigeria. Let's take our mind back to last year. You had an emotional press conference last year after that loss in the final. Talk us through your emotions this time around, not even making sure to get past the quarterfinal. And also at that moment where you had the opportunity to get your team ahead with 2 free throws when you lost 1 out of 2.
It's a different year.
Jean-Jacques, s'il te plaît, allume le micro.
My bad. I'm saying it's actually a different year. It was last year, lost on the final. Like I couldn't keep up and couldn't do the interview. And actually I feel bad because you guys here to ask questions and I couldn't answer. So we actually lose a game, but I'm growing up and I know like it's gonna be days when we're just gonna lose a game and I have to stay here and keep my head up and talk to you guys. So it's the still same emotion. Like it's really sad, it's really hard, but I know at the end of the day there's another day coming. So I just gotta be there and stand up and talk to you guys. But it's the same emotion, like I feel bad. Sorry? Oh yeah, yeah. I actually like had like a missed feature who could like help us win the games. I actually miss it, but it's nothing emotional. I just shoot it. Maybe I just took a bad free throw shot routine or something like that. I just miss it. I miss it. It was nothing emotional or something. It's the same routine I shoot the free throw on the first quarter. It's the same thing I do on the fourth quarter.
Question? Yes?
Eddie here from Katy Press. Jean-Jacques.
Jean-Jacques is over there.
Okay. Would you put your team's failure in the final moments of the game down to the inadequate experience of the most of the guys in your team compared to the opponents of you today?
Can you come again?
Would you put the failure in the final moments of the game of you down to the inadequate experience of the most of the guys in your teams compared to the opponents?
You're actually asking if I...
Jean-Jacques is asking if the inexperience, the fact that the team is younger compared to the Petro side, sort of played to your disfavor.
I mean, no, it was not a lot of like... Even though we're young, we've been playing since we're young, so it's the same years. Like, if they play 20 years basketball, we play 15 years basketball. So it's nothing. We had players that play more than that, so we had the experience. It's just like, there's a lot of stuff you can just say that's why we lost the game. There was rebounds, there was turnovers, there was bad shots. There was a lot that could, like, it's nothing about experience or something. But we're going to learn from it for sure, but it's really not about experience. We had the coach experience, players, I don't know, everybody got experience. I've been playing basketball since I was 5. So it's nothing about experience.
Sokna?
Sokhna Fall, journaliste Sen TV Zik FM Sénégal. Coach, certainement une déception après cette élimination, mais comment expliquez-vous quand même ce retard rattrapé par votre adversaire du jour? Et Jean-Jacques, une question pour vous. Quel sentiment vous anime après cette élimination?
Ah mais on est en sport, on est en sport. Vous savez, en sport, chaque jour, tu en vois de toutes les couleurs. 20 points en basket, c'est absolument rien. Avant-hier, déjà, on menait de 20 points. On s'est fait rattraper après avoir fait des rotations au niveau de notre banc. J'avais déjà cette expérience récente, il y a 2 jours de cela. Et je ne voulais pas prendre le même risque aussi de beaucoup ouvrir mon banc et de se faire rattraper. Raison pour laquelle j'ai pratiquement pas tourné mon banc comme la fois passée. Parce qu'il y a 2 jours de cela, 20 points en 4e quart-temps, il restait 7 minutes. River Opos est presque revenu au score et c'était difficile. Je ne pouvais pas prendre le même risque. J'aurais préféré prendre des temps morts. Avec les temps morts, 1 minute pour un basketteur, il peut récupérer très très vite. Malheureusement, nous avons manqué de lucidité lors du 4e quart-temps. C'est ça même, manquer de lucidité lors du 4e quart-temps pour venir à bout de cette équipe d'Angola.
What was the second question? I mean, I really feel bad because actually we went to the final last year and we couldn't get to the final this year because our goal was to win the championship, so we actually didn't win it. So I feel bad for like the whole country, the whole team, and a lot of people that really like wanted us to win for real, for real. So I actually feel bad for everybody, not just for myself, because I know it's easy for a basketball player to get up the next day, just work out and then get over it. But your parents, your family, friends, and everybody that traveled over here, like there's a lot of people that actually bought tickets to get here today. So it's really hard for everybody.
I think the question from Sokna was to ask the coach if he's disappointed and how he could explain that a 20-point lead was blown out at the end of the game, to which the coach says he's sort of disappointed because they witnessed the same situation a few days ago against River Hoopers, and he understood from the game against River Hoopers that rotating his squad and bringing in bench players was the reason, and he didn't want to take that risk. But unfortunately, he thinks the greater part of it was down to the fact that the players weren't focused. Question.
Bonsoir à tous, Nafia Marfal de U-Sport. Jean-Jacques, si on peut avoir un mot en français, ce serait super. Alors moi, ma question, c'est, on vous a retrouvé ce soir, vous avez réussi une bonne prestation, malheureusement à la fin, on n'a pas gagné. Est-ce que vous pourrez revenir sur ce qui vous anime actuellement comme émotion, mais en français? Et pour le coach, on s'arrête encore en quart de finale comme en 2021, alors qu'on était finaliste l'année dernière. Le champion en titre aussi est sorti et d'autres équipes qui étaient parties pour être favoris. Comment trouvez-vous la BAL cette année? Merci.
Je pense que ma performance, j'ai juste eu une réussite. Et j'ai appris des matchs. En match, je progressais. Et je voyais ce match venir avec mes coéquipiers qui me soutenaient tout le temps, qui m'aidaient à avoir de l'espace et à jouer et à être à mon meilleur niveau. Je pense que c'est pour cela que j'ai un peu fait un bon match, mais à la fin, on n'a pas gagné. Du coup, c'est même pas comme un bon match si on ne gagne pas.
La BL, c'est une compétition très, très relevée, hein, d'année en année. Ça devient de plus en plus dur. Où se trouve le Zamalek qui était champion lors de la première édition? On ne le voit plus depuis la première année. Où se trouve Patriots, où se trouve Rec, où se trouve Monastir qui a été champion il y a 2-3 ans, qui vient d'être éliminé aujourd'hui en quart de finale. Donc les équipes, ils travaillent, les équipes, ils investissent. La Douane, c'est une équipe, nous sommes une équipe amateur. C'est costaud, hein, ce que nous faites, ce que nous sommes en train de faire. Parce que cette équipe angolaise représente pratiquement leur équipe nationale par rapport à nous, la Douane, que nous évoluons dans un championnat amateur et on se débrouille pas mal pour faire partie des très très grandes équipes d'Afrique. C'est dommage de perdre, franchement, c'est dommage de perdre parce qu'il y avait de la place d'aller en demi-finale. Pourquoi même aller chercher le titre? Mais le basket est aussi cruel que cela. Les matchs, ça se joue sur 40 minutes et depuis Dakar, nous n'avons jamais été constants pendant 40 minutes.
So I think the two questions were first on Boisi's performance today, and he says that his teammates made the task easy for him and he performed well, but at the end of the day looks worthless because they lost. And to Coach Pabige, the question was his appreciation of the level of the competition, to which he says that teams are working extremely hard. The tournament is very competitive, and a lot of teams are investing heavily. For example, if you look at the previous winners, Zamalek, Reg, and the other Al Ali, they are no longer in the competition. His team is a young team. They're doing all they can to be able to compete at the top level, but the competition is extremely competitive. There's a good level. The teams are well prepared, and they will try as much as possible to make sure that their preparation is better, that they put in what they have to be able to perform better at this level. Last question.
Sure. Leonard Soms, ESPN Africa. Jean-Jacques, do you feel over the past year that there's anything that you would have maybe done differently in hindsight to prevent this outcome? And looking forward, do you have any idea what your plans are, if maybe you're hoping for the NBA Summer League call or anything of that sort?
I mean, yeah, like as a player I like to learn I like to learn a lot, so every time I'm trying to get my best, but I think the 2BL, I came here, actually people will be talking about me, but I know from myself, from the thing I put in, like the work I put in, I'm not really playing at my best right now, and that really hurt. So for what's next, it's not on my hand, I can't control it. I'm just going to go back and keep working, keep getting better until something pop up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this press conference. The semi-finals are on Wednesday. Cape Town Tigers will face Petro de Luanda, and Al Ali of Libya will take on River Hoopers. Thank you very much. Coach, thanks.